A connection that once felt warm and consistent, a romance, a friendship, or a professional partnership, suddenly goes cold. The replies get shorter. The enthusiasm vanishes. You are left standing in the sudden silence of their distance. The default human instinct is to fill that silence with noise. We send the long text messages, we demand explanations for the shift, and we try to talk the relationship back into its original shape. This reaction stems from a belief that by abandoning our own boundaries and making ourselves hyper-available, we can fix the connection. We treat our presence as a tool to be used until the other person feels comfortable again. When we try to solve distance by over-giving, we unintentionally signal that our time and attention have no floor. This pressure often accelerates the very withdrawal we are trying to stop. Humans are wired to navigate the availability paradox. The brain inherently assigns less value to any resource or attention that requires absolutely zero effort to obtain. Reacting emotionally to every minor slight tells the other person that they hold effortless control over your psychological state. When you remove the possibility of loss from the interaction, the mystery of your presence disappears. You become a predictable element rather than a valued partner. To regain respect, the focus must move away from their behavior and back toward your own boundaries. Adopting a deeply stoic, totally unbothered mindset at the exact moment of conflict disrupts the expected flow of the interaction. Most people anticipate a highly specific script when they pull away. They expect to meet with panic, sudden yelling, or desperate demanding questions. Responding with absolute composed silence creates a psychological vacuum, refusing the role they assigned you. The person who initiated distance is forced to sit with their own discomfort. The psychological pressure loops back onto them. Strategic silence serves as a reclamation of power. It demonstrates that your internal peace is not a variable they can manipulate. An unbothered mindset is not an act of coldness. It is the application of a strict cognitive filter for your reactions. Yielding to the immediate, overpowering biological impulse to aggressively chase or argue signals a complete lack of internal control. Strength is found in the deliberate delay between a stimulus and your response. It is the ability to observe provocation and consciously decide if it warrants a reply. Prioritizing your own standards reminds others that access to your life is a privilege. It introduces the reality that your presence is conditional on mutual respect. Self-respect projects an undeniable willingness to walk away from any situation where you are being devalued. This mindset relies on the foundation of a genuinely independent life. Using a single relationship as the sole load-bearing pillar for your happiness creates an inherent fragility. If that pillar moves, your entire world shakes. Build a center of gravity by pursuing personal goals, career ambitions, and intellectual growth. Create a life interesting even when no one else is watching. This internal focus changes your external energy, moving you from waiting for a response to forward momentum. When your joy is decentralized across many different pursuits, you become magnetic. You no longer require constant validation to feel secure. An individual who has built this foundation can love deeply and engage fully without risking their core identity. Social magnetism is the natural byproduct of unapologetic self-worth. The most powerful person in any room is the one who is perfectly content standing alone. Their silence commands respect because their value is not up for negotiation. If this video helped you understand people a little better, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more psychology insights. Your support helps this channel grow and allows me to create more videos like this. See you in the next one.